scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Hybridmania 5 rolls on with the first of two championship matches. This one a triple threat for the Hybrid women's title, and making her way out to the ring accompanied by J-Wave, Kalientita.
And she's already making people cry. I just saw her snatch something out of a little girl's hand.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
The same little girl has gotten up for a high five almost every match, and she was not gonna get it from Kali here tonight.
Of course, J-Wave, somebody we always have to watch out for when he is in any corner.
Introducing one of the challengers.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
She is the Encore Gia Michel.
All right, so our ringside fan is 0 for 2 in this match as far as getting high fives. Kali wanted nothing to do with her, and Gia Michel does not want anything to do with her as well.
Well, we know these two have history, and we also know that these two love their spotlight. They don't like to share with anybody. Gia Michel, having been the former women's champion here at Hybrid School of Wrestling, having gone up against Kali multiple times, and you can see she doesn't even see her here.
Not at all. That's her ring right now.
And now for the champion.
Ki Vibez, the heavyweight champion, makes her way to the ring. Our little girl at ringside wasn't even going to try for number 3. She was burned.
And she could have gotten her high five from Ki.
Yeah, you got to believe Ki Vibez would have made that high five happen. Ki Vibez, the United 210 women's champion, the Hybrid women's champion. But what a test tonight. A triple threat contest against two of her toughest opponents that she's faced in her title reign as Hybrid women's champion.
And your referee for this match is KT.
All right, KT, referee, making sure everybody has a chance to take a look at the title before she presents it to the fans.
And you know what, Doc? This is such a, we know in a triple threat match, anything can happen. This is such a tough test. And the factor that I believe you've got to keep your eye on in a triple threat is someone on the outside. J-Wave could be a major component if we're going to see a title change here tonight at Hybridmania 5.
Definitely. Freak Show, of course, also accompanying Ki Vibez. That's something that we have to look out for, too.
Yeah, Freak Show will definitely be there to try to make sure that nothing underhanded happens on the outside, but there's only so much you can do, and J-Wave, a master of that, and the bell rings and we're under control. Gia Michel early on the attack. Kali decides, let's jump in, and the champion being attacked 2-on-1, one of the biggest problems in these triple threat match. Ki Vibez could lose her title and not even be pinned. Always a component of a triple threat. Gia Michel now dropping that elbow across the champion's chest. Kali getting one of her own. And now they're just taking turns.
But you know something, you can't get too comfortable with one of your opponents working with you, because that always breaks down pretty quickly.
We thought it was happening there, but look at this. Kali and Gia just confidently showing one another some respect, but maybe talking a little bit too much. Ki Vibez trying to get that double clothesline in, but instead ate a couple of kicks, now a couple of chops. Irish whip sends her in. Kali there, leg sweep takes her down. Gia measures.
Going for it.
Oh, and look at those legs straight across the chest. And wait a minute, Gia goes for the cover. Kali stops it. But again, you would have thought that's exactly what you said, Doc. That's where it would have broken down, but they seem to have some kind of cordial agreement early on in this triple threat title match.
But it's interesting, they're giving each other the benefit of the doubt after so many times going up against each other, tag teaming here and there, and always coming up to the point to where it breaks down and neither one want anything to do with the other. There it is.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
You were counting it down, and so Ki Vibez now rolls to the outside. She's going to have to try to get some kind of control of her on her own, get her some breath back, but Gia Michel now swings Kali over. Kali crawls under. Unorthodox move, but it works. She maintains control. Forearm shot to Michelle now. Michelle kind of went for a move of her own, takes Vibez out on the outside.
Oh, and takes out
Kalientita.
Kalientita.
And some right hands now. Referee in there to get it to stop. And now we have three women that understand that it's any woman for herself in a triple threat match.
For the title, because you can't work together. There's no best friends when it comes to a championship match.
Not at all. Gia Michel now. Look at that. What a shot. Gia just last month had the opportunity to get in the ring with Miranda Gordy at the Von Erich Ranch. Wasn't able to get the W, but made such an incredible impression on the crowd and the fans across San Antonio, and now she wants to add to that. Certainly going to add the respect if she can win that title belt. But right now she's being dragged out to the outside by the champ.
But you also have to pay attention to the champ having gone against someone from Japan, Hanako, the Wonder Tower of Stardom. And you can be sure that Ki Vibez has learned a thing or two to put into this match as well.
Well, I think that's the key here. We're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the Hybrid School of Wrestling, and that is something that the Hybrid School has brought for the last 10 years, including here tonight at Hybridmania 5. Some of the top up-and-coming stars coming out of that Hybrid School of Wrestling as Gia now eats that one. Kali on a roll. Schoolboy 1, 2, and it's broken up. Schoolboy here, 1. Another breakup, and now Kali takes control of the champ. But those same wrestlers are then put in contact with some of the top names in the industry that have made their way into this building, and it is why, for 10 years, the fans of San Antonio have gotten to see tomorrow's stars today.
Well, you also have to know that each of these ladies right here have gone outside of this building and have explored the landscape of wrestling.
Absolutely.
Kali at Reality of Wrestling making history as well, learning from great people who have made a mark in wrestling, just to come back here to the Hybrid School of Wrestling and bring that knowledge back with her.
Gia Michel now trying to grab Kali, who has Ki in a fireman's carry, but it leaves Kali in a pinning combo. Ki able to roll out. And you're absolutely right, Doc. These women have spread their wings and flown. The trainers here at the school have always made sure they know that there's always something to learn. You're never done learning. And these girls are the absolute epitome of going out and making that happen.
It's like Kali's learning what the turnbuckle and how hard it is. And you've made mention of this before where Kali has had an injury to the face, now taking a turnbuckle to the face. Maybe a dangerous thing.
Here. 1, 2, yeah, she was just in a mask just last month. She's favoring that nose. You saw her reach for it. She ate that turnbuckle face first. Could be a factor in the title match here tonight. Ki Vibez kind of on her feet there in the corner. I don't think Gia or Kali notice her. She's crawling slowly to the top. She took a lot of punishment early in this match, looking to take control of this title contest.
But it
Kinda
helps
just
when you
perched
have
and waiting.
two opponents that don't like each other. It makes it easy to do something like that.
Absolutely, their attention was elsewhere. The champ hits the crossbody, and the crowd here at Hybridmania 5 is fired up. Clothesline for one, elbow for another one. Clothesline back, another elbow. Oh, the crowd loves what they're seeing. Charges into Kali. Sends her out.
Gia.
Right back in, European uppercut. Snapmare over. Both women in trouble here as the champion gets the Hybrid crowd behind her.
Here we go. Woo!
Knees for both. Take your pick. She's going to go with Gia. Is she going to retain the title? No, a 2 count.
Let's go for Kali.
Here we go.
Not
2
quite.
count there. All 3 women bringing everything they have. This is the first of 2 championship matches tonight at Hybridmania 5.
Meeting of the
Kali
minds.
and Gia Exactly. Well said, Doc. Meeting of the minds, and Kali seems to have gotten the worst of it as she rolls to the outside with J-Wave and Freak Show looking on.
Now Ki Vibez, Gia Michel also having history with against each other. Neither one liking the other, but always.
Now the knees right up underneath the jaw. Gia now rolls to the edge. Can't make a pinfall there by those ropes. Smart ring positioning by Gia Michel. And now Ki Vibez
sneaking in. Going for
a little slow to the top. Kali was able to cut her off, and this could be a huge moment for Kali. Although Gia seems to be stirring, she's on her knees up to 1 foot. Again, you can't keep your eyes on everything, and neither woman saw Gia from behind.
And all three ladies in the corner, Kali taking the brunt of it. Gia Michel taking out her spine, climbing the ropes.
Not even sure where this is gonna head. We have 3 women fighting in the skies. Someone's gonna have to come down, and I'm not sure who it's gonna be at this point. Headbutt from Michelle, forearm from Ki Vibez.
All 3 standing up precariously. Who is gonna fall first, or will it be?
Looks like they've
all
doubled
3.
up here. The champion's in trouble.
Oh.
Double suplex. That is not a way to hold on to your championship, but neither Kali nor Gia able to take advantage and make a cover. Kali now slow to her feet, making her way over. Has some words for the referee. And now Gia, double clothesline from both. And all 3 women are out in this triple threat match for the championship.
It's a matter of time before we find out who gets up to their feet first.
Yeah, this is one of those that whoever gets up here, this could be a pivotal moment. Whoever can get to their feet first may be able to leverage that control into either winning or retaining the Hybrid Women's Championship on the line here tonight.
All 3 ladies taking damage, and we already know anything that happens on the top rope, on the top turnbuckle, you are sacrificing a little bit more of yourself.
Yeah, it's a risk-reward proposition for sure. Referee count got to 5, but Gia and Kali break the count. And once again, the champ finds herself between a rock and a hard place, but she's just gonna start throwing things at those rocks.
She's going for it, each one taking shots from the champ, but now each one giving them back. Ki Vibez in between the 2. Gia and Kali went for that, but the clothesline takes
hit
it.
one of her own, and she's fired up.
Oh, she's ready to take them out.
She needs to pick a target here. It's so hard to keep your focus. She's done a great job of kind of staying on each of them, kind of doling out an equal amount of punishment, that 50-50 knee, double knees right to the face of Kali right here in front of us at the announcer's table.
Oh, but here comes Gia. Oh.
Oh, look at this, locks her up, the leverage pushing that neck down, reaching that wrist back. She could get a submission victory if she's done enough to keep Kali in the corner. It does not look like she has, though.
And here comes Kali.
Oh, right across the back, those knees, the back of the head. Here's a cover. We might get a new champion here. No, just a 2 count. Kali's not done here. Going for Gia now. Referee wildly out of position here. Oh, and a 2 count.
Oh, the tantrum.
Unbelievable. Kali has got to be frustrated there. Referee was 27 miles away from that count. And Kali now has got to stay on it.
Oh, hot pepper steps all over Gia Michel.
I'm thinking she might have some of those for the champ as well. No, she's going to stay focused on Gia. Might be smart here. Goes after the champ and misses with that swanton. Champ up, goes for the clothesline.
She's going to go for a submission, but here comes Gia.
Oh, big
Takes them both out.
Allows for a pinfall. I'm not sure who's the pinfall here, but either way, Ki Vibez give it up to the champ, able to kick out with both women having her pinned.
It's just a matter of time. Who will Gia take out first? She's going for Kali.
Kali reverses, sends Gia into the corner. Goes to charge in, but Gia able to control, boot to the face. Again, you talked about that potential injured face from Kali. She's taking a lot here.
It takes out her back now.
Backbreaker across the knee. Kali, the champ, stirring in the opposite corner. Again, it's so hard to keep your focus when you have 2 opponents.
Oh,
Gia now using the charging champion to her advantage. Gia in control. She's got to take advantage here if she wants to win that championship. She got them stacked up here. Kali on the middle rope, champion on the bottom rope.
And Gia Michel taking advantage of both. Ooh!
Oh my goodness.
Just caving in.
Slapping her like she owes her money.
Oh, and she said that's right.
Gia in control here, looking to make a cover, a huge statement if she can cover them both, but no, a 2 count. You only got to cover one to win the title, but boy, would that have been an emphatic statement to get a cover on both of them and take the title.
Gia Michel now back on her feet, crawling away, Ki Vibez, and on her knees, Kalientita, but now taking shots to the back from the boss lady.
Swings around that neck breaker, grabs for
Oh!
that. There she goes, Gia able to swing that arm underneath, hit the neck breaker. Knows she can't leave one alone though, so she looks over at Ki. I think she thought Ki might be in a better position.
Ooh.
Ki may have been playing a little possum there.
Ooh!
Ki able to take advantage of the work Gia had done, makes the cover and
Oh,
gets it. Champion
man.
retains in the triple threat.
And here is your winner, and still the Hybrid Women's Champion, the Metalhead Maniac, Ki Vibez.
And you notice the quickness that Ki Vibez went for, taking Gia Michel out and then quickly getting on top of Kalientita, not just getting on top of making sure she was down.
Oh, absolutely. The ring positioning by the champion was incredible. Playing a little possum in the corner, picked her spot and absolutely nailed it. And Ki Vibez remains the Hybrid Women's Champion. And Hybridmania 5 continues as a celebration makes their way to the ring, of course, as Jay Young and Jesse James come out to celebrate this great title defense. Hybridmania 5 continues at the Hybrid School of Wrestling.
Hybrid strong!